Fair Use Act Disclaimer.
Yeah, it's Moana, baby.
Hi mga kapatids! I'm Von Mark Mendoza and welcome to our Moana series episode 10. I mean 10. We are already done with the gluteal region, so let's now proceed to the thigh region. I mean the thigh region. So our thigh region is divided into 3 compartments, which is also corresponds to their actions to the hip. First is the anterior compartment, which is your hip flexors and knee extensors. Second is your medial compartment, which is your hip abductors. Second is your medial compartment, which is your hip adductors. And lastly is your posterior compartment, or your hip extensors and knee flexors. So first, let's all tackle about the anterior compartment of the thigh. So let's start with the longest muscle in our body, which is your Sartorius. Our Sartorius is originated in our axis or anterior superior iliac spine and inserted to the upper medial shaft of our tibia. It is innervated by our femoral nerve and it can flex your hip, abduct, and external rotate, or just simply use the mnemonics flex severe, the flexion, abduction, and external rotation, or just simply do the quattro position. Our Sartorius is the main muscle to perform the quattro position from our axis to the upper medial shaft of our tibia. Next muscle is the iliacus, a part of the iliopsoas muscle. Our iliacus is originated to the iliac fossa and together with the psoas, it is inserted to the lesser trochanter of the femur. It is innervated by the femoral nerve and it can flex our hip on our trunk or our trunk on our hip. Next muscle is the psoas, a part of the iliopsoas muscle. Our psoas is originated from the transverse process, bodies, and intervertebral disc of our T12 to L5. And together with the iliacus, it is inserted to our lesser trochanter of femur. It is innervated by the ventral rami of L2 to L5. And together with the iliacus, it can flex our thigh on our trunk or it can flex our trunk on our thigh. The next muscle is a small muscle in the anterior compartment of the thigh, the pectineus. The pectineus is originated from the superior ramus of our pubis and inserted to the upper end of the linea aspera of our femur. Together with our iliacus and Sartorius, it is innervated by the femoral nerve and it can flex and adducts our thigh at hip joint. So now, let's talk about the famous muscle in the anterior compartment of our thigh, the quads or the quadriceps femoris. The quadriceps femoris is composed of 4 muscles. It is the rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus medialis, and vastus intermedius. These 4 muscles have the same innervation, insertion, and action. These muscles are inserted into quadriceps tendon, into patella, then via ligamentum patellae into tubercle of the tibia. These muscles are also innervated by the femoral nerve and it can extend our knees. So now, let's just discuss the origins of these 4 muscles. Start with the rectus femoris. The rectus femoris is the only muscle of the quads that is double jointed. both at hip joint and knee joint. The straight head of the rectus femoris is originated at the iis, or the anterior inferior iliac spine, and the reflected head is originated at the ilium above the acetabulum. Since it is double jointed, it can both flex the thigh and extend the knee. The next muscle is the vastus lateralis and vastus medialis. Both muscles are originated from the upper shaft of the femur. And lastly is the vastus intermedius, which is originated at the anterolateral of the femur. So that's all. That's the anterior compartment of the thigh. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Bye!
I'm going out on